I compete in Olympic distance triathlon, which is a 1500 metre swim, normally in open water, then a 40 kilometre bike and 10k run. The transitions in between will be, maybe sometimes 20 seconds or something like that. So it's all part of a race stuck together. It's generally going to be the fastest runner that wins the race. Now, in saying that, different packs can form. So maybe you'll have 8 or 10 people who are, good swimmers, and they'll break away from a group, even if they're not the fastest runner. And then after that, you'll have maybe other groups, because we're allowed to draft and race together on the bike. I suppose I started swimming from an early age, and being in a competitive swimming background and doing some athletics and cross country at school back in Derry. It was sort of a natural progression to become involved in triathlon. I think one of my first triathlons, I might have borrowed a bike from someone, and after I realised I was good at it, there was a development sort of process, and eventually I won a race in Ireland, was a national champs in 2007. A couple of years ago, thinking about getting to the Olympic Games was only a dream, I suppose, and as I've progressed as an elite level triathlete and getting to the level, climbing up the ladder that I'm at now, gradually the Olympic Games is becoming more and more of a reality. Especially last year, I had an unbelievable season where I actually medalled at a championship series race, and that showed that I can compete with the best in the world. And just getting to the Olympics and competing in the Olympics wasn't just going to be good enough anymore. I want to go there and I want to compete with the best, because I know I can. For me to get to the Olympics, I have to qualify in the top 60 in the world. So at the minute I'm actually ranked 12th, which puts me in a fantastic position going into next year. If I didn't race until the end of June, I would still get to go, which is fabulous. But obviously getting more experience throughout the year, doing another couple of races before the Olympics will put me in good preparation to make sure I'm there. I suppose you ask about pride and what it means. For me, probably the proudest moment was racing in Athlone at the European Champs last year. My mum and dad had come to watch, and the whole crowd in Athlone were clapping and cheering and banging on the billboards and shouting, "Go Aileen!" And my mum and dad to be there and seeing all that, it was amazing. It was really filled me with pride. I'm excited because it's the Olympics, and I'm excited because the Olympic Games are so close to home, and I'm going to get to be there and experience it all and be in the village. But when it comes down to the race, I'm just going to have to think about it as another race, because you can prepare for these races as best you can, but I always say there's an element of luck involved, because anything can happen on the day. I've had crashes before in the past. I've had a bad swim, and that can really set you back. I think one of my best forms of preparation is my boyfriend giving me a talk about the gremlins, who tell me it's okay if you give up now. Everyone knows you've tried your best, and you've been, it really hurts really hard, and no one's going to mind. That's what the gremlins say, and he tells me he's going to spray anti-gremlin spray on my helmet and on my shoes and stuff, so that these gremlins don't come about. Overall plan, I suppose some people might think I'm quite old in terms of sport, but I've only really been involved in elite level sport for maybe 3 or 4 years, and I think I have quite a big percentage of improvement in me in terms of getting fitter and faster and stronger. As long as I'm improving and as long as I'm enjoying it, I'll be in the sport for as long as I can.